You know, whether you want to face it or not, whether you want to believe it or not, whether you want to acknowledge it or not, some doors that God closed, well, all the doors that God closed is for your protection. There have been times when we have mistakenly called what God has done the work of the enemy. And there have been times when we cried out to God and we knew that our faith was on point. And we knew that we had the word of the Lord in terms of praying God's promises about a certain desire or situation. And that door didn't open for you. You know, oftentimes it's not just time. It's not the time for certain things to come to pass in your life. But you need to understand that some things God blocked because he's answering your prayer. Some things, some places, some jobs, some business ventures, not all, but some. God closed some of those doors because he's seen beyond the doors. He's seen what was to come. You know, we ask God, God, protect me. God, show me what's what. God, thus and so about my life and God, about my protection. And we oftentimes don't discern the fact that not only do we serve a God that is true to his word, but he's also a preventative God if you allow him to be. You see, God knew that person wasn't good for you. God knew that guy, that young lady, that business partner, God knew they would destroy your life. So he shut the door. God knew that if you'd have got that job as a manager for that particular company, it would have drove you crazy. God knew that he would have left the church that you're in now and go to the church that you wanted to go to, you will be out of balance and out of the will of God. So he blocked it. Not all the time, but sometimes. Learn how to rejoice for closed doors the same way you rejoice for open doors, because God is protecting you in the long run.